stage is one of the best writers I've ever met. He's a fucking incredible writer and a great comic. Make some noise for Christopher Anthony, everybody!
I'm not too great with my words socially. Powerhouse on stage, thank you. For instance, me and my guy friends were getting together, and one of them felt compelled to say, you know what, guys? Just so you know, I like to fuck big girls. And in the days of Adele and Lizzo, that is a very popular statement. So I chimed in, yeah, well, I like to fuck little girls. And they were like, I didn't say young, you fucking assholes. I'm 5'7" on a good day. Like, obviously, I like to fuck girls that are tall enough for me to... No, I don't. I'm also not too great with conversation. Like, my grandmother passed away 12 years ago, and we were very, very close. So I feel like no matter what I do or where I go, oftentimes I feel like she's with me. That's what I should have said to my friends, but all I said to them was, I think my grandma watches me masturbate. And I feel awkward about it. Most of my friends didn't know that my grandma passed away. When I first moved to New Orleans, I moved to Treme, and I felt compelled to brag about where I lived, historical part in a historical city. But during the time, it was really crazy in that area. I saw one of my neighbors at a coffee shop, and I said, hey, just so you know, you don't want to go back to the apartment complex right now. They're shooting. The police have most of the streets blocked off. I should have said filming. I should have said filming. They moved, so. I was with a girl, I promise, it happened, and she said she wanted to be treated like a Disney princess. She grew up in Orlando, that's how it rolls out there. And I was like, I don't know who you think I am or what I'm capable of, but there's no way I'm killing both of your parents. Your mom maybe, but then your dad, he's cool now, but he's gonna be mourning your dad. Anyway, I can't do it, I'm sorry. I was talking to a girl at a nightclub. I like to go to nightclubs to meet women because I think there's no better preparation for marriage than yelling at each other at 2 o'clock in the morning over loud music. I think it really sets the tone. It's a true story. I was talking to a girl and she asked me, well, what are you drinking? And I said, ginger ale. And she's like, oh, ginger ale and what? I'm like, ginger ale and ice, like that's it. And she was more concerned that I had nothing in my drink than most girls are concerned that I would put something in theirs. Anyway, so she freaked out. She didn't even give me a chance to respond. She walked away. She didn't have, like, I don't drink, okay? Like, people always assume that there's a story, you know, like maybe me or my mom or my dad had some horrible drinking problem. There's no story. I also don't eat mayonnaise. I don't eat mayonnaise, but no one ever is just like, are you gonna be okay if like we go to places that serve mayonnaise? Like I might have some mayonnaise tonight, but you know. And what's weird is, it's not because of a traumatic story. The mayonnaise thing is because my dad used to beat the fuck out of me with a mayonnaise jar all throughout my childhood. That's a joke. Finally, I'm gonna end with this. I don't like when people make passive-aggressive statements and then do like the LOL thing. Like, don't hide behind a fucking keyboard, alright? So always like, oh, that top makes you look like a slut, LOL, right? Or like, you're Mr. Infamously Single, LOL. So I'm gonna start using 3 letters to be very passive-aggressive to people. You know what I mean? Be like, don't make any rash decisions, STD. I hope your uncle gets better, RIP. All right, you guys. I mean, I'm just joking. 3 letters, why are you mad? Answer my calls. Stop doing this. Okay, you guys are great, thank you.
Christopher Anthony, everybody. Let him fucking hear it. My favorite part of that whole set was when Chris was like, my dad used